Jasper Kryx here, the notorious leader of the Crimson Fleet. Today I will be showing you losers how to speedrun lockpicking. If you want to be a member of my fleet, you need to be good enough to pick locks with your feet. I will show you the basics, and then we will utilize them on harder locks. If any of you bozos have ever watched a locksmith, you might notice they use 2 lockpicks. Starfield noticed, and every lock only requires 2 picks. So the first thing you need to know is that we will always be using 2 of these. This is a beginner lock. Find the 2 lockpicks that fit these slots. Make sure not to insert the pick until you find both lockpicks. Now, whenever there is a small grouping of slots next to each other, it makes it easier to know which picks you need. I always start with the picks with the same groupings. Remember, we only use 2 options, or I mean lock picks. Alright, now let's try a harder lock, but we will be using the same strategy as before, looking for groupings and remembering that we only use 2 picks. So I will use the ones with similar groupings first until I find one that fits. Then we will see if we can find the second one based on that. Remember, I never make a selection until I know both picks. In this case, there are only 4 slots available, and we don't have any keys with just 1 slot. So based on the fact that we always use 2 keys, this is a dead giveaway that we need 2 keys with 2 slots. Next phase, but the strategy never changes. We need 2 picks. We have 2 sets of groupings that we can look at and match up with the keys with similar groupings. Remember not to use a lock pick until you know both picks, because sometimes one will work, but no others will match up. So just leave the one you think is correct in its place until you find the second lock pick. As long as you never use 1 pick until you have both picks figured out, you will never have a problem picking locks. And if you do, well, maybe the Crimson Fleet isn't for you. Make sure you pay your dues to the fleet. Like and subscribe to this channel, or you might find yourself sleeping with the heat leeches.